Yeah.
Ready to start clay barring.
Correct, yeah.
So what does clay bar
Clay
do?
barring is going to ensure that there's no contaminants on the surface. It means that the PPF finish is going to be much better. If there was to be something under the surface that when you hadn't clay barred it, you may just see a small bump or lump, or it's stuff that you can't necessarily always see, but you can feel it.
Yeah. When you run your, I suppose in areas like behind you.
Exactly, yeah. You're going to find that this should as well remove waxes, polishes, or help to remove them.
Yeah.
You know, physically removing. So in the kit, you've obviously got a clay bar. There's a couple of ways to do this. I would say, since you've got it, your slip solution that you've got.
Yeah, we've already mixed these up as well.
Yeah, so what is it, 100 mil to 500 mil, is it for slip?
Well, to be fair, I normally just do a couple of drops and then fill the bottle up. So that's what I've done in the past. I don't know what your experience is.
It's a perfect opportunity to use this. So you can either use your snow foam cannon again if you've got one, or the slip, and we're purely using it just for lubrication.
Yeah.
Small movements. I always find it's useful to, if you can get it warmed up, you can warm it up in a warm bucket, or you can warm it up in your hand. You can just spread it out a little bit. And a good tip when you're doing this, because if you drop it, you can't reuse it. A good tip here is sort of cup it around your fingers. So that if
and what was that point about dropping it?
Yeah.
If you drop it, you can't reuse it.
You can't reuse it. If you're holding it like this and it gets stuck because there's not lubrication, you can throw it on the floor.
Yeah.
If you get your fingers around it a little bit, it just gives you a little bit more security on the clay bar.
Can you, so just with that, because obviously there's only one in each kit.
Yeah.
Maybe split it in half in case you do drop one.
Probably a good idea to do. Yeah. Just so you've got a reserve.
Yeah.
You can see I'm just working.
And just I know, but just for anyone that doesn't, why is that a big deal if you drop it?
If you were to drop it, the clay bar would pick up whatever it hit. So on the floor, you're likely to get gravel, you know, and that would be sat in the clay bar. If you then continue to rub that on your paintwork, you're just going to be scratching it.
Yeah. So definitely don't use it.
Don't use it if you chuck it on the floor. Again, what you may find when you're doing this with your car is that the clay bar changes colour. When I say change colour, it's getting dirty. So it could be lifting up tar, it could be lifting up overspray, anything that's on that surface of your paintwork that hasn't already been removed with a wash technique. And I'm constantly lubricating it, working top to bottom.
So it's not sticking to it at all? Can I have a feel of that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so it's really sliding across the panel, isn't it?
Which is what you want. We want to try and avoid it sticking.
Yeah.
If we stick it, we could sort of, the clay could be transferred onto the surface.
Yeah, okay.
If it does get dirty, like I was talking about, it might change colour. What you need to do is just fold it in on itself.
But that's different to if you drop it, obviously. It's like a different kind of...
It can get dirty.
It's not
just
grit.
Can't get gritted up.
It's just a bit of...
So just keep folding it in on itself until you've got a clean side, and then you can work again. Yeah. So that's the bonnet done.
And you're working panel by panel here as well?
Right.
Yeah.
Ben continues clay barring every panel that the PPF is being applied to, plus some additional areas where the PPF could touch, including the front edge of the doors, and crucially, underneath the wheel arches, which ensures that all the dirt and contamination is removed from those areas, which means we'll get a really nice finish to the PPF when we apply it. And one final spray before drying off and bringing the car inside.
So, the car's clean, we've clay barred it, we've rinsed it off. We're going to get this inside now and dry it
get
off.
It inside and you know, do another inspection to make sure that what we've done is right.
Yeah.
If we need to clay bar it again, we will. We're probably going to clay bar it anyway.
Yeah.
Have a look at our kit, wipe it down, and then we'll get cracking with the PPF.
Perfect. Wrap this up then.